It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we are going to Stirling. This is like the first street fair of the season for us?
Yeah.
So, first street fair of the season.
0.8 miles, then take round.
And of course, shut up. Of course, the weather's iffy. Anywhere from 10 to 40% chance of rain.
Street fairs never get canceled.
Street fairs never get canceled.
Well, unless the town cancels.
Yes, unless it's like, you know, insane weather. And I don't know, in all the years we've been doing street fairs, only one has been canceled, right?
I don't know.
Maybe one.
Yeah, because I think there was like extreme weather and the town didn't want to deal with
tents and
somebody getting hurt. Or
police and just, so I think like one. So they almost never get canceled. And we've been at street fairs when there's downpours. I don't think there's going to be downpours today, but, you know, we're going to do a light setup because of that. Only CDs and DVDs, and I'm going to have to keep track of the DVDs that I have to share with AJ. AJ's not going to be here today. He hurt his...
Down in the weather.
His foot, he hurt his foot and he doesn't feel good. He said he fell down or something yesterday. So I don't think I'm going to get any pickups today. We were actually just going to go to the market, help them set up and split, but we're not. Now we're going to do it. So even if we make a little bit of money, you know, it's something, you know, because with the CDs and the DVDs, the CD's okay, but the DVDs are like tough selling.
But usually we do okay with this stuff.
No.
Whoa, come on, geese! What are you
there's
doing
geese in the road. I don't know if you can see them.
And not even scared of my car, like not even going and running off.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they've never been.
New York pigeons, man.
Yeah, serious.
They're like, screw you, I hate moving.
I mean, I guess the first time you get run over, you remember to, like, wow, that sucks, and you get out of the way, but they've probably never been run over or something. Yeah, okay, so hopefully we'll do good. We'll see, you know. I'll film my space and whatever later as we go on, the day progresses, and all right. Anyway, we're on the way. Bye. Unless geese knock us off the road. It's still dark out, but this is much brighter. Here, look how bright that looks. Look at the back of that. Look at the back of my camera for a second. That's pretty bright, right? Yeah. We got like some cop car doing something. It's not like Christmas or anything like that. I'm just surprised at how bright it is. We're thinking that we're here now, and just to remember, normally we pull into there's a bicycle store, and they let us use our parking lot, but now they won't even let us use our parking lot early for some reason. So we're parked on the street, waiting to see where we're supposed to have check-in. And maybe they'll have check-in in the bank parking lot now. Well, I'm assuming that the police are just asking people that are parked on the street to move their cars. But anyway, we're here. It's a little after 6 and getting ready to set up. Part of the JC crew. Well, I'll say it again in case I missed the beginning. I'm part of the JC crew today. I'm helping putting up everything all the way back there. Right now I'm getting my car. I'm on 99. That's my space, 99. So I'm near the corner. And they said I should park on Morris today. Yep, here's Morris. So I guess I'm gonna park over there. Yep, down here. Right, I park on the right side. Okay, all right, I know what's going on. Get in my car. I parked the car and I'm using a hand truck to bring everything over. It's not really far. I mean, maybe it looks far on the camera, but it's not. But it's just extra work. The good thing is, though, because AJ didn't show up, they said I could have a spot, so I'm getting to spread out. Which is helpful because it's easier when I put out the tables. I just run them long, and in case it rains, and you know, it just fits easier that way. And in case it rains, all I got to do is do like some long plastic covers. Much easier than having to put a cover here, a cover there. Anyway, yeah, here to there. That's what I'm doing now. Am I setting up today? Pretty straightforward. 6 tables. 3 of my big tables in a row. And then the smaller tables that don't fold, I put those 3 in a row. 2. Put the tent. I'll just see if I got it. put the tent in the middle of the 2 spaces that I got because AJ didn't show. And I moved it forward this time. Normally I have it up on the grass or back, but I moved it forward this time so I can sit back there. And if it starts to rain, I'm not up against a curb, nothing's in the grass, I can lift this. Oh, and the other thing I did is because there's a chance it might rain, I got the black tablecloth, but I also have the white tent covers that Sissy gave me some time back. And I'm just gonna, if it starts to rain, I'm just gonna flip them over the stuff. I'll show later. So I might as well walk down the block and show the market. In this direction at least. This street fair is pretty big. I think this street fair runs like maybe six blocks or so. I mean, I don't know if you can see all the way down, but, and I'm actually walking all the way down. It just goes, and it's not even crowded now. It's just starting to get crowded. You can see I'm coming towards like clumps of people that have just started walking in. The crowd gets denser. I think mostly because it opened at around 10, and now it's more like, I think it's close to 11. I can't look at my phone, obviously, and get the time. There's Manny, he's got lemonade. And they have live entertainment, of course. There's people getting ready to watch some of it. I mean, I guess you get a sense of how big the market is. They have they must be having a Renaissance fair that's coming up, because I had people dressed for that. And I'm just kind of walking down. I'm really heading towards the bathroom. This is my chance. This is my bathroom break. Actually, I got to find where my friend Gus is, because that's probably what I'm going to have for lunch today. I'm going to have, he has like gyros and stuff like that. Greek food, basically. ShopRite has a space here today, so I guess it's a ShopRite in the area. I don't know if I mentioned, but you can probably read in the description, this is the Stirling Street Fair. And they have a guy in an elephant suit. Neat. Chef Jay's. And they have a little piggy. A little piggy, a little elephant. They get along real well in the wild.
We should get free gas.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a little more crowded. It's not as dense as actually looked. There's a consignment thrift shop over there. They don't really have the name on the door. Oh, I see a flag. Okay, so if you like that kind of stuff. Act 2, consignment shop. See, am I even recording? Yes, I am. Oh, and there's the bakery. I could maybe get a cup of coffee at the bakery. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so the crowd's a little less dense here. I'm wondering if the bakery's even open today. As far as I know, they're probably one of the only places to get coffee. No, they may not be open. No, I see people inside. Okay, that's good to know. Cajun Jacks. Okay, well, it's thinned out. Not as much of a crowd. I might as well put this away because I'm getting near to where the restrooms are anyway. Well, I actually walked too far. I kind of totally missed the restroom, so I'm walking back. Oh, Lord. It's got to be around here somewhere. This is what's funny. I should just call Marie and go, Marie, I gotta go, where's the bathroom? Well, this way you get to see the vendors that they had over here. Oh, there's some antique-y stuff. That must be Mr. He, because he would have Asian and cloisonne. Yes, it was. I was right. All right, maybe it's on that side over there, past that ambulance. Okay, let me turn this off again. All right, it's noontime. Part of my job today is I got to check the garbage. I got to make sure the garbage is good. Got to make sure it's all nice and organized and not too full. Like, see this garbage here? And that's, I made sure I put on the JC Promotions t-shirt, so this way when people see me rooting around in the garbage, checking it, they won't think, oh, look at this guy. Look at this poor guy digging in the garbage. No, that one's not too full. All right, I can still go. I'll check that one on the way back. So far, it's kind of early, so this place hasn't been kicking yet. It's like 12:30 maybe. There are people in the street, but it's not jam-packed. It should get jam-packed. The weather's a little gray. That's what's messing things up. But anyway, back to my job, checking the garbage. I'm garbage man. I probably shouldn't even put this in my video, because I bet you anything. it'll get demonetized. But I'll show it anyway. One of the cool things at the street fair. I'll let it play for a second and then I'm out of here. Back to garbage duty. There's no ropes around it, so I guess I can get this close. Alright, back to garbage duty. I don't know if I showed it, but they always have like pony rides at the JC street fairs, which is pretty cool. And sometimes they have the petting zoo. I don't see the petting zoo today, but they do have the pony rides. So if you have kids that have always wanted to ride a pony, come here. Because where else are you going to go? There's ponies growing on trees, I guess. Okay, look, now it's crowded. But they got like a dance class back there. Yeah, now I got a zigzag. I'm working my way through the crowd. Alright, let me turn this off. Okay. So we're heading home from Stirling. Now, it wasn't good this time, but I knew it wasn't going to be good, right? It wasn't good because it was going to rain. And I was helping them, so we didn't put out a lot of stuff. It just would have been too hard to do a really big setup, you know? So we didn't even reach my minimum goal, which I thought was pretty low. But I didn't do horrible.
You did horrible. You only did under $200.
Yeah, I didn't even do. I did way under. I did like 170. But they did compensate us. You know. I'm not going to say how.
2.8 miles.
I will say they bought us breakfast and other stuff. But I don't know. What'd you think of the day? It did actually rain. They said it was going to rain.
Yeah.
And they said it was supposed to rain. Well, but they said it was supposed to rain. At first, I think it started raining about 3:30, right? Or a little before 4. But then it really started to rain around 4. But it didn't pour. It didn't rain really hard. It just started to drizzle. Yeah, it was like annoying, you know, enough to make everything wet and chase everybody away from the market and end the day just like that. You know? Yeah, I know. I'm tired too. Got my Monster Energy. You want some? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say, like, because when I put down in the thing that we didn't do good, I gotta write in the description why we didn't do good. You know? So do you blame the market or the weather?
Well, it was Palm Sunday.
Ah, Palm Sunday.
Which
I didn't see anybody walking around with palms.
No, but they might have. That's why they might not have come. They might have.
No,
went
you
out.
go to church, you get the palms, you walk around with the palms. Everybody knows that.
Well, they probably went to church, got the palms, and went out to eat. Or
Do you think they really give you palms still?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Anthony, that's what Palm Sunday is.
Yeah, but they could have a palm.
What?
There.
No.
You could touch a palm.
No, you get they bless the palms, and you bring one. Now, when I was a kid, they used to give you like 3 or 4 of them. And
Yeah,
now they give you like
they give you
one.
like big ones, right?
No, they give you like
a
one.
giant palm. How do you? I forgot. Like, what's the tradition? Like, I'm Catholic, by the way.
They laid the palms on the ground as Jesus was.
But didn't they make them into like? Didn't they do origami crosses or something?
Well, some people made them into crosses and hung them in their house. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, people would do that, not the church.
No.
So they just give you a bunch of palms.
They just gave you a palm.
Huh. You know, that's funny because if you were in business selling palms, there would be like one day a year you'd make a lot of money. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of like turkeys on Thanksgiving, right? I'm in the palm business.
Yeah, some palms that they give out for free.
Well, I mean, but if you needed palms, we're in New Jersey. How are you going to get palms?
I'm sure there's somebody that donates them to the church to get themselves.
But where are they going to get them from? How do you donate them? You got to drive them up from Florida.
I don't know.
Don't you think about this stuff?
No, I don't.
This stuff is
Do
important.
I care? No.
Listen, it's Palm Sunday, and everybody's walking around with palms. You know, honestly though, I didn't see a single person with a palm.
No, I did not.
What the hell? I bet you they don't give them out anymore.
Anthony, they still give them out.
Listen.
Just because you didn't see them.
Listen. Remember you go to the church and you would light a candle?
Yeah.
Do you still do that?
I don't, but they do still light them.
Or do they have a...
No, now what they have is... when I was a kid, my mom used to always go and light candles for people
right.
and stuff. And it was an actual candle.
Exactly.
Now, they're electric candles.
Yeah.
So that They don't wait, because it used to be once the candle is lit, they waited for it to burn down, and then they replaced it.
Yes.
Now they can switch them off at the end of the day and start fresh the
And
next
that's not
day.
cool, because what if you get there late in the day? And
Anthony, it's just the idea that you lit a candle for somebody.
But you didn't really light a
There's
candle.
actual power in the candle.
It's you light the candle.
The length of time that the candle is burning.
There certainly is.
Oh, stop.
If I'm going to light a candle and I'm paying to light a candle.
Honestly, what is lighting a candle for somebody gonna
I don't know. What's walking around with a palm?
You can, if you're gonna make prayers for people, just make prayers for people. You don't have to light a candle, honestly.
I don't get religious.
People probably get mad at us.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. No, I mean, it's
My
like...
mom used to believe
It's
that.
a tradition. And I mean, it's nice. I mean, I don't think the candle has any magical power, but it's nice to light a candle for someone, you know? But to flick a switch, and then somebody comes in and just flicks it off, all at the same time, like a circuit
so they
breaker.
Can start fresh the next day, and people have to pay to light the candle.
I don't know. It just seems kind of like, I don't know.
Because when I was
it's
a
like
kid, the
you get the
small
candle.
candles were 10 cents, and
What-
the bigger candles, I think.
What
were
if I wanted to
$1.
take? Let's say the candle didn't burn out. I wanted to take it home and use it at home.
No, you're not allowed to take the candle.
You go to
home.
church. You say, like, you light a candle. You say, "Hey, can I get like a strawberry mango candle or a pine fresh scent?" No. What do they have? They got like vanilla.
It's plain candle.
Plain. Yeah. What about incense? They don't have incense.
They have
candle.
incense, but the priest does that, not you.
I remember. Yeah, I haven't been. I didn't go to church in a while. All right. So anyway. No, I'm a good boy. I don't have to go to church. I never do anything wrong.
You're a heathen.
Name one thing that I ever do wrong.
You annoy me.
That is not a sin.
That's a mortal sin.
No, it isn't. That's like my pleasure.
Yeah, that's what makes it a sin.
Pleasure
Because you
and
take
pain.
pleasure in annoying me.
Yes, and you enjoy it.
No, I don't.
Just admit it.
No.
Yes, and Daisy likes it too.
Oh my God. One day she's gonna jump out of her chair and knock you in the head.
I'm faster than anywhere. I can dodge her.
You're getting old and fat, dude. You're not fast.
I'm still
anymore.
swift. It's all an act.
In your dreams.
It's all an act.
In your dreams.
I go, ugh, but I'm faking
in
it.
your dreams.
Just watch me do some ninja stuff.
You flub.
So anyway, Stirling wasn't good this year because the rain messed it up, and everybody was scared of the rain.
It was, you know what I felt like? It was a lot of young families, lots of babies in carriages, and, you know, so they're getting the balloons from the game guys, because they're guys that set up booths that, you know, you always win.
Yes.
The kid always wins. And what they are is little inflatable auras or inflatable.
You know what's funny?
There's a bunch of inflatable
You see everybody walking around
today.
with the pickles?
I was like, what the
I wanted
hell?
to run up to him and just start going like this. Tickle, 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 tickle.
No, but it was kids carrying them. You
I know,
don't
I wasn't going to do that. Yeah. I wasn't going to do it. I was waiting for someone I knew.
But there was a lot of
to walk
people
around with a pickle so I could
young
tickle
kids, and they're spending their money on balloons and stuff for the kids, and they're, you know, it's the parents.
Street fairs are nice. You get out, you walk around, you eat some weird food. Maybe you buy like a t-shirt and whatever. It's better than just sitting around your house. Everybody sits around their house lately. Nobody gets out. Nobody does anything, you know. Go for a walk. Just enjoy something other than like sitting in front of TV. That's why I don't know why people don't go to flea markets. Flea markets are fun. I mean, they do go to flea markets, but not the way they used to. You know. Do you think people still go to the beach? Some do, right?
Oh my God, what are you, crazy?
I don't know. I don't go to the beach. I don't like the beach.
Insane about going to the beach.
I don't know. The beach sucks.
Years ago, when all that medical waste was in, it would amaze me that people would still go to the beach. And they would put up the red flags, let people know, don't go in the water.
I would go to the beach.
And they would stand around and wait for them to take down the red flag. I mean, like, I'm not going in that water.
Yeah.
And get stabbed with a dirty needle.
No, hell no. Or like jellyfish, or like, and now they get the red tide or whatever.
Well, that's down in Florida.
I would go to the beach if they would like get rid of the sand and get rid of like
sun,
the sand. Put up a lot of shade
and the people.
Nah, the people I don't
might as well
mind.
just stay home on the
They just
couch.
like lie around, you know. No, I would
go to the park and sit on
I would go to the
bench.
beach if it was like it was like a movie or something.
You don't like going in the water.
I don't like the
You don't like the sand.
It sucks.
Why would you want to go to the beach?
I don't know. I don't never want to go to the beach. That's like you walk around and go like, oh, look at the shell. You know what I mean? Oh, look. Oh, I got sand in my shoe. Now I got sand in my car. Now I got sand in my house. Now I got sand in my bed. Now I got sand everywhere. Get sand everywhere. I hate sand.
That's why you're supposed to rinse yourself off when you leave.
You ever get sand in your mouth?
What?
Like you just get sand everywhere. You put a piece of food down, you eat it, and it's got sand. You're like sand in your mouth.
I have never gotten sand in my mouth.
Well, I'm not talking about a big chunk of sand. You get like 1 or 2 sand kernels in your mouth, and you're like.
Whatever, Anthony. You're weird.
My mom loves the beach.
She used to drag you to the beach all the time.
Yeah, I don't like the beach stuff.
For me, growing up in Manhattan,
I like a park better than a
beach. You had to take the train, the subway to get to the beach. It was a trip.
Yeah.
Coney Island was about an hour on the subway.
No, I like the park better than the beach.
Orchard Beach was, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes an hour.
I went to Orchard and Jones. Those were the 2 I went to. Those are in New York, everybody. Orchard Beach and Jones Beach. And the 2 beaches were very different. You know what I'm talking about, Marie?
Yeah.
They were in 2 socially different economic areas.
All I know is that the beaches that I went to were overcrowded and dirty.
Yeah. Well, and then like the nicest beach I went to was when we would go to Breezy Point. But those were kind of like...
Yeah, but those were private. Those
kind
were
of private.
For the people that lived there.
They couldn't really be private. They weren't only for the people who would live there, but it was a gated community. So what would happen is you could walk in there and go to the beach, but you couldn't drive in there. And they didn't have like where you could park and stuff. They weren't trying to make money off the beach. They didn't care about it. You know? I bet you they still aren't, you know? They're just like one road in, one road out. And they would like check ID and stuff like that. It was like a private gated community kind of. I remember.
So it kept the beach more private.
Private. Well, if you wanted to go to the beach there, you'd have to go with someone that lived in the community, right? Or you'd have to like walk in. You know, you just have to walk. Like if you walked in, okay, but you couldn't drive in. And it wasn't like, the gate was far enough that I don't know if it was worth it for most people, you know? But we had a bay on one side or whatever. Oh, look. Easy pass. Gotta get some money. Where's your purse?
No, I gotta get the ticket.
Yeah, get the ticket and then get some money.
That easy pass.
No, screw that. It's like, I just want to like scan your car. I mean, that would be good if we needed like, to prove.
We might have to get easy pass.
No. What they're gonna do is
Look in New York, they don't have tolls anymore. They're gonna send you a bill.
Exactly. They're just gonna scan your license plate. They're not gonna do it. Wow, that's a loud plane. I don't know if you hear it. Yeah, I suppose. Newark Airport. This is what tolls look like where we are. In case anybody was wondering, you can literally drive for an hour where we are and pay like what is it, $12? Yeah. And you could go across a bridge where we are and pay $15, right?
Wow. One of the Staten Island bridges.
They want to make it go from uptown to downtown where we are, and they want to have congestion pricing. They're calling it.
To go from uptown Manhattan to downtown Manhattan,
and you know what's
gonna have to pay a toll.
You know what's going to happen? Already Newark is talking about like a retaliation toll.
No,
and Queens. Was it Jersey City? Okay, Jersey City and Queens was talking about. And that like they just put a higher toll on Staten Island. It's like, oh my God, give these people a break. There's nothing on Staten Island. The only people who are paying on Staten Island are like residents. I can't think of anything on Staten Island to do.
Well, there's a lot of business going back and forth. I'm sure there's trucks making deliveries.
Well, yeah, like but come on, it's
I
like.
don't think there's a lot of like tourists.
I don't know. It's ridiculous where we are.
I think Staten Island's more for.
But you could like pay more in tolls where we are. You could literally, if you had to go into the city a couple of times a day or 4 times a day, you don't get it like a discount. It's not like you buy a ticket and they stamp it like you go in 5 times you get one free. It's just like every time you go in and out, and you know, it's like $15. It's like expensive where we are. But I don't know. I guess we're just all over the place today. Alright, I guess we talked about the flea market, so I know that it wasn't really the market's fault. It was kind of the weather. Because we have done the weather normally, right?
Look at the weird clouds over there.
Oh yeah, look how it's covering the building. They can't see in this.
Is that a fog? Or
it's like it's either a low cloud or a fog or something. It's not a chemtrail. Look at the graffiti. Can you see that? These are, look at all these, what do they call these? Those
Box
bins.
cars.
Yeah, box. What are they, box cars or those bins?
Freight.
Yeah, that's right. Freight things. Preferred freeze. Smells.
That's Elizabeth.
Drive
Yeah.
4 miles.
In case
Keep left on I-95
you people didn't know.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. The clouds are low.
Keep left on I-95
They're like
north.
low. Let me see. Focus all the way back out there. The clouds are low. They're so low, they're like covering the buildings. Huh.
That's Manhattan skyline.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Alright. Okay, I guess I'll turn this off, right? We're not too far away from home.
Continue 5.3 miles
Okay.
on I-95
I figured
north.
Ree was tired and she was getting sleepy.
Actually, it's helping me stay awake.
Okay, should I leave it on? No, it's too much. Like another 20
People
minutes.
gonna get bored. Listen to us talk.
I know. Not me though. I'm not boring.
You never get bored of talking.
But people don't get bored of listening to
Oh
me
my
talk.
God, you're so full of yourself.
You know, when we did that live Scummy thing, and I don't know if we're doing it Tuesday, Wednesday, with Daryl. We just sat around and talked for like an hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was easy. We just talked about stuff, you know. AJ was like texting.
He's always texting.
He was like, you guys are put off topic. Yeah. Look at all the.
I don't know what that is.
They're just low-lying clouds.
I've never seen that before.
I don't know. They're like bad, evil clouds. Look at all that stuff over there, though. That's what it's like where we are. We're going over some kind of bridge, over an overpass. There's water down there. Can't really even see it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Right? There's not for people to see. No sightseeing.
Oh, Joe Colucci.
Oh yeah, the famous Joe Colucci. Where is he?
I don't know.
There's this guy named Joe Colucci, and you can find him if you Google him. But I don't know what he looks like because you can't really find what what he looks like, right? But what he does is he goes on buildings and he climbs rocks.
No, these are rocks over here.
No, but he goes on buildings too and overpasses, and he writes his name, Joe Colucci, which is weird because if he's a real person, you know what I mean?
Well, usually
It's graffiti.
Usually, graffiti artists have a tag, you know, and it's a name.
When I put his address,
Not his full name.
yeah, Joe Colucci.
Where they can look him up, but I'm sure there's more than one Joe Colucci in Jersey.
I don't know. I mean, I never checked this. You know,
The Rock is coming up with
I don't know if you'll be able to see it with this thing, but we used to have a lot of graffiti around here. But if it comes up soon, look at the water. We have water here. Just don't drink it or swim in it. It's polluted. I don't know. Yeah, see, there's those low-lying clouds. See, they really can't see because it's far.
That doesn't look real. It looks like a movie
Over
set,
here?
doesn't it?
This is bird duty. On my window.
Oh, stop.
It is. It's bird duty.
Why are you taking pictures of birds?
I'm not. It's on my window. Yeah, those clouds are weird. They're like, what? They don't even know how to be clouds. They're supposed to be higher up in the sky. Look at this. All right, we should be coming up on Joe Colucci. If I see a Joe, oh yeah, there's the rocks. Okay, let me zoom in. It should be right here. Where is it? Right where that car is. Right behind it. The dude named Joe Colucci. Can you see it?
No.
What are they? Oh, it's up in a. It's really small. I'll just keep it on it so you can see it. It's
Joe Colucci.
there. He is, Joe, the famous Joe Colucci. Climbed up all those rocks, and he wrote it like 10 times while he was there. Let me zoom out. But he does it all over the place, like where there's overpasses. He did it on the side of a bunch of buildings and stuff. He just got, and did you see? It's not even cool graffiti.
No,
He just
wrote
his name.
In white
Joe, there he is again. Joe Colucci on the rocks.
Where?
You didn't see, but it was to the left of you. He just like went over there and said, "Oh, just write my name in print with white paint." It's like the worst graffiti artist. He's not a. Okay, you know, graffiti artist. He just graffiti. He's just graffiti. He's not graffiti artist. Here, what's this train?
That's the Sea Caucus train station.
All aboard.
Light rail.
Looks like somebody trying to do some graffiti there at light rail. You get a wonderful view of New Jersey. What is New Jersey? I mean, this is like all highway though. I mean, you know.
Well,
And then, but see, actually, at night we'd have a Manhattan view, and the Manhattan view you have now sucks because it's not like the lights and stuff on. But at night, all the lights come on, and then you have like a pretty sweet view of Manhattan. It's way more interesting. Joe Colucci. That's his masterpiece. He's like, I wrote my name on a rock.
You might be very proud of them.
I don't know.
Don't take that away from him.
I don't know. I mean,
Maybe that's his claim to fame. Until they
it
blast
is, I
those
guess.
rocks or decide to paint them, which they're probably never going to do.
No, they're not.
He'll be
Well, they
there
wouldn't
for
paint him.
eternity.
Yeah, not for
Maybe
eternity.
he was like early graffiti artist. That's why it's so simple.
It's like before they had spray paint.
Maybe he's like 80
They used to use
now.
like
Maybe he's
no,
up there
I don't
with a
think he
brush
can't
and
be
a
that
can of
old.
paint.
I don't think he'd be that old. Even if he did it in the 70s, which I doubt, right? Even if he did it in the 70s and he was like a teenager, or even if he was 20 in the 70s.
Maybe in the 60s.
Yeah, so you know he's not that. Oh, here's where we pay. I gotta get money.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost like $4, right?
Yeah.
What do you want? You want like a?
It doesn't matter. Just give me something.
Do
And the
that.
ticket.
Or it's a 50.
Continue 4.4 miles. Then keep right on
I'll give you 20.
95 north.
W.
That's George Washington Bridge. This is the way to the George Washington Bridge, everybody. Driving to the George Washington Bridge. I live very close to the George Washington Bridge. And you can go to the Lincoln Tunnel, too, from here. And pay $15. They have a bus you can actually take, too. Oh, so we paid $3.60 this time. It says $3.60. Thank you. $3.60 and actually providing no service at all. They made us slow down.
Just for the use of the road.
Yeah.
Well, if they actually use the money to fix the damn road.
It's BS. This is like just it's fake. It's a waste. What? Who's honking? Is that the truck? Yeah, they're like honking at us. I mean, what the hell are we doing that they're honking at us? Driving along, minding our business. Okay. I'm turning this off.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.